As Christians, the Bible teaches us to think about church less as a building and more as a family. But when it comes to our own families, we're often quite traditional in our thinking. We often think about a mum and a dad and 2.2 kids and a dog. We often think about biology more than hospitality. But God himself describes himself as a father to the fatherless and a protector of widows and orphans. And so our own families ought to reflect that kind of perspective. We need to reframe our understanding of family to be more in line with the Bible. One of my earliest memories is my first day of primary school, and I was really nervous. And I was doubly nervous when we walked into the classroom and I realised I was going to be the only brown boy there. And I remember holding onto my mum's hand, and just the warmth of it and her words of comfort, it really helped me, and it gave me a little taste of what family is all about. My mum just showed me unconditional love. Love whatever happened, whatever day I'd had, however I'd been, she was there for me. We've been trying to show that same kind of love in our family. We've become a fostering family, trying to show the kids that are coming into care the love that they need to be able to live a really fulfilling life. And it's messy and it's challenging. We've been woken up at 2 a.m. in the morning from 4 kids arriving in a police van. At other times, the kids have struggled to kind of settle. They've had all sorts of behavioural challenges. It's a tough and messy thing to do. But I want to tell you, it's one of the best things that our family does. We've really found a connection with a loving God and his unconditional father heart of love for all the children in our society. So just as we need to reframe our understanding of family, I think now is the time we need to reframe our understanding of our church family, particularly with so many of our brothers and sisters facing persecution around the world. Think about Arbil in northern Iraq, where 200 fragile families are living in makeshift tents, sheltering for safety in a church compound because they're on the run. They're on the run from the Islamic State and their threats and attacks. In the middle of these broken lives, the need for family, for home, is immense. And so Daniel, a 24-year-old pastor who hasn't even finished his ministerial training, has stepped up. He knows family needs to be redefined. Daniel knows God's definition of family means he can't ignore those in need. Daniel is there for these kids. Many of them are terrified after what they've experienced. They wake up screaming in the night, Islamic State is coming. They can't forget what they've experienced. They can't forget the rushed exits from their homes or the checkpoints where the soldiers humiliated their parents and stole everything. But families do what they can, and Daniel has set up a colourful, child-friendly tent in the middle of the camp. He plays, laughs and dances with the kids. He knows their lives need to continue, and that no matter what they've been through, they still deserve to be loved. He knows they still need people who are there for them. He knows they need family. Like Daniel, God's asking us to reframe our understanding of family, but also to reframe our understanding of our church family, that it's so much bigger than the people we meet with on a Sunday morning. So how is your family going to show God's love to people in need, particularly to vulnerable children in our communities? And how is your church family going to show God's love to our brothers and sisters in need, facing persecution all around the world?